team contest. CB Gibson and Tommy Daniels taking on the team of Billy Buck and Johnny Dangerous. We mentioned that Johnny Dangerous was involved in that Gold Rush match back in Hostile Environment on the losing end. The winner of that match, Set Delay, will be in action here later on tonight, cashing in that Gold Rush stipulation. It's going to be brass knuckles hanging from the ceiling. Ladders will be involved. It is for the television championship against Bo Newsome. And the rules of this one are simple. Once the brass knuckles have been retrieved from the ceiling, as you see Billy Buck with the big clothesline, we'll get into the rules a little bit later. Billy Buck.
Oh, man. And, you know, oh, my gosh. And CB Gibson just hit head first on that corner apron there, or on the side. And what's really impressive is we saw the action that Billy Buck was involved in with that bunkhouse match against Bobby Moore, a Hostile Environment. And that was a really bloody affair and a violent affair. And it's amazing Billy Buck is still out here. Oh, man. Great move there from Johnny Dangerous. Didn't even leave his feet. He dove straight through those ropes, able to connect, and now rolls CB Gibson in as Billy Buck goes in for the cover, calling for the referee to get in position. That may have cost a win here, possibly, as referee Dee Byers was out there trying to talk to Johnny Dangerous. Meanwhile, Johnny Dangerous on the top rope. Keep your eye on him. Able to connect on CB Gibson, goes in for the cover as well, and only able to get a 2 count. But both men right now looking really strong here in this opening contest.
CB Gibson. Speaking of CB Gibson looking strong, speaking of CB Gibson looking like a star, I've got a huge announcement coming up here in just a few minutes. CB Gibson, I've known this for quite some time, but right now I'm going to leave it under wraps a little bit. Oh, what the heck? I can't do it anymore.
I was going to say, please tell.
CB Gibson is making his big screen debut. Right there, the 2 count. CB Gibson kicking out like the champ that he is. CB Gibson making his big screen debut later on this year. He is in the remake of Still Magnolias that features Felicia Rashad, Queen Latifah, Alfre Woodward, and Dr. J. That coming out later this year on Lifetime.
And isn't that the movie where the old lady sits in the back and the man drives around in a car?
Wrong movie, jerk.
Oh yeah, that's Driving Miss Daisy. Well, close enough. Either way, they have a flower or something involved.
Why you got to take away from this man's moment here? He's a star of stage, screen, and ring.
Well, we're so honored that he has graced his presence here this week on NWA Anarchy Television, and right now, he may not be able to make it to the premiere party if he doesn't be able to take away the effects that Johnny Dangerous has been able to give in, but right now, CB Gibson in the right corner, making the tag to Tommy Daniels. Tommy Daniels making his way in and lays a right hand into Johnny Dangerous there. And, you know, Johnny Dangerous has really had quite an up-and-down year here for 2012.
The thing is, CB Gibson every week proves to me that he's stepping up his game. This man is a Hollywood star. This man is an athlete. He is the athlete of today. He's the athlete of tomorrow. Tommy Daniels, these 2 men complement each other well. I mean, this is a great tag team here in NWA Anarchy, and they're proving it week after week. You know, against some of the top competition, as you see right there, driving the fist, and then they're turning around with the extra velocity on the clothesline to Johnny Dangerous. And right there, you can see Tommy Daniels put himself right between Johnny Dangerous and Billy Buck. Wise maneuvering there. Now, kicking the man and taunting him, not the wisest thing to do, but when you're in control like Tommy Daniels is, you can get by with things like that.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really too wise with what he did with Billy Buck as well, too, taunting him and trying to show him up as well. And that, once again, it looks like we see Tommy Daniels going to make his way back up to that top rope here. Meanwhile, Johnny Dangerous is down. He's going to go for it. Oh, and he's able to roll out of the way. But now he needs to use that little bit of strength, that little bit of opportunity to go over to Billy Buck, get the fresh man in, and allow Billy Buck to be able to work his magic here.
And right there, he's pulling himself up in the corner. He backed himself up in the neutral corner, now going the wrong way. That makes it to Billy Buck anyway. CB Gibson in, Billy Buck in.
And Billy Buck dropping those elbows like we've seen time and time again. Got CB Gibson going in, up in the lights as well. And now Billy Buck's going to try and make order. Oh, man, Samoan drop. A little different than we normally see, but he was able to connect a lot from Tommy Daniels, but took his eye off of CB Gibson, and that allowed the opportunity for CB Gibson to go in there and lay some offense down. And it looked like he was going to go for a suplex. A lot of man to pick up. Oh, connects. The Buck Wild goes in for the cover, 2, and he gets it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the team of Wild Billy Buck and Johnny Dangerous.